onto the comfortable sitting position. So just come to a crisscross leg. Either right or left leg in the front, and place your arms, your hands on top of your thigh. So we will begin the session to take 2 deep breaths together. Breathing through the nose gently. And breathing out, open the mouth, side the breath. And just let it go. One more time, breathing in. And breathing out. And at the same time, we invite you slowly to close your eyes or lower your gaze. However you feel comfortable. And gently bringing your awareness in towards your body. And keep connecting with your breath. Connect to this cleansing breath, breathing in through the nose. Filling up the lungs and sending the breath to all parts of your body. And breathing out, let it go and having a sense of a settledness. And gently, we're gonna start. Imagine that behind your back, there's like a ball. You're gonna start to roll up towards the spine. So you're gonna start have this undulation. So breathing in and slowly, kind of like a waving motion, beginning onto your spine. And just gently, slowly, starting from the base of the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, and ripple, undulate towards to the top of the head, and gently exhalation and soften once more, breathing in. And sending the chest forward and breathing out. So you can begin by just tiny a bit undulate. And slowly, slowly you're gonna increase the undulation and ripple through the spine. From the base of the spine throughout the crown of the head. Just tiny and little. Start to warming up the spine. And opening up the chest. And soften your jaw and your shoulders. And slowly, next inhalation, you're gonna send your legs forward. You can turn yourself to the side if your mats are like me to this side. You're gonna send your leg forward and just first micro bend your knees and finding your both sit bone. I'm gonna using this undulation feeling. You're gonna sending from the base of the spine and gently you're gonna reaching your chest forward and let your upper body resting onto your lap. And just letting go of your head and heavy arms, heavy head. Just settling here. Take a deep breathing in, sending the breath to the back. And breathing out. Slowly, gently, you're opening up. And slowly on your next inhalation, you're gonna ripple through the spine and gently coming back again, sitting upright. And now you're gonna place your feet flat on the floor. You're gonna bring your hands behind you. And you're gonna pressing into your hands and gently you're gonna increase this undulation onto the spine, opening up the chest, inhale. And slowly exhale, soften. By using your hands, pressing down to the floor, breathing in. And breathing out. And once more, breathing in. And breathe out. All right, now slowly you're gonna press your hands and feet down and gently you're gonna come up with your pelvis, come to a reverse tabletop. You can also letting go of your head and hanging behind. Just you can also stick your tongue out. And slowly take an inhale here and now gently you're gonna roll back down to the floor. And once more, we're gonna stretch the legs forward. This time, let's try to stretching your knees. So finding your sit bone, taking an inhale here by using this undulation once more from the base of the spine, and exhalation, gonna come forward fold. You're welcome also to keep your knees bended and keep working on the forward fold and bending from the hip flexor. Letting go all the unnecessary tension, soften your face and your jaw, relax your fingers. And stay here for one more deep breath. Now on your next inhalation, gently, you're gonna reaching your chest forward, and now gently you're gonna shift your weight back again. You're gonna place your hands once more behind your pelvis, fingertips towards to your pelvis. This time, we're gonna lift it up with your straight leg. And gently lift your pelvis up and open up the chest. You can also bend your knees, come back to reverse tabletop, or you're gonna reaching your legs forward, taking an inhale here. And slowly exhalation, lower down all the way back to the floor. And you're gonna flex your both feet, finding your both sit bone sitting upright. Open the arms next to your body and reaching out. Inhale here. And now exhalation, you're gonna rotate to the right side. And once more, inhale back to center and exhale, let's go to the left. So keep reaching out with your fingers, nice and long. Inhale, center, exhale, let's go to the right. And come back again, inhale, center, rotate from your lower ribs, exhale. This time, let's go to the right side, inhale. And now exhale, go to the right side, and then you're gonna open your right arm up and over. You're gonna come and catching your left outside of the left foot. You're gonna lift it up, and you can also bend your knees here and reaching your left arm behind. Opening up the chest, taking an inhale here. And exhale, letting go. Slowly take a big inhale here. We're gonna slowly come forward. And you're gonna come to a twisted forward fold. So keeping your right hand on top, at the outside of your left foot, and reaching to the front. And slowly inhalation, we're gonna come back to the center. We're gonna go the other way around. Take an inhale here, and exhale, let's go to the left side. And inhale, left arm up and over. We're gonna go to the right side, right leg, outside of the foot. And lift it up. And reaching your right arm behind. Sending out into the space, opening out the chest. Soften your jaw and your face. Slowly, inhalation, move your right arm up and over. We're gonna come forward. Come to it, twist it. One more breath here. And slowly, inhalation, you're gonna move yourself back to center. You're gonna close your legs and then gonna shift your way forward, come to tabletop. So make sure that shoulders stack on top of your wrist and pelvis on top of your knees. First, you're gonna tuck your toes and take an inhale, head and tailbone reaching up. And now exhalation, draw the belly in, and now you're gonna point your feet. And once more, breathing in, reaching up to the sky, and breathing out, head and tailbone down. And once more, breathing in, and breathing out. This time, breathing. And I'm gonna tuck your toes under, and I'm gonna come up to downward facing dog. So take your time, finding your down dog. You can walk your feet first, pedals through up and down. Open your 10 fingers on the floor widely and rotate your upper arms away from your ears. Draw the belly in towards to your spine. Sending your sit bone high up. And now slowly taking an inhale, we're gonna ripple through your spine from the heel all the way up to your head. And now gently let go of your pelvis and reaching your chest forward. Now slowly exhalation, you're gonna bring your tailbone high up and back. One more time, breathing in, come forward. And breathe out, going back. We have 2 more times. Come forward. Inhale. And exhale, moving backwards, pushing away from the floor. Last time, breathing. And breathe out. All right, now you're gonna bend your knees and now you're gonna walk your hands one at a time towards your feet. And you're gonna come to the back side of the mat and now forward fold. So take a moment here, you can sway side to side, wiggle, do whatever you need. And letting go of your arms and your head. Now gently on your next inhalation, you're gonna bend your knees. We're gonna roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Press your feet down. You're gonna come back to standing. All right, once you arrive standing, you can stay there. We're gonna just open the legs and you're gonna swing your arms from side to side. And just opening up the space around you, then looking around. So turn your gaze from side to side. Let your arms sway on the right and to the left. At the same time, you're gonna pushing your feet down to the floor. So not only the upper body is moving, you're gonna connect with your feet and pressing from side and the other side. And let it go. And slowly, perhaps you can turn your gaze behind you even further, going backwards. And slowly, slowly, you're gonna come back to the center. You're gonna place your feet hip width apart. You're gonna take your hands interlace and place behind your head. And now you're gonna close your elbow down. Bring your head down, chin towards the chest, and give yourself a stretching behind your neck. Slowly, inhalation, gently rolling back up. You're gonna keep your left hand on top of your right ear and bending to the side. You can reaching your right arm out. Soften your jaw. Letting go of your shoulders and melt down. And slowly, you're gonna go the other way around. So you're gonna place your right hand on top of your left ear and sending your left hand out. And slowly come back center. You're gonna take your hands on top of your throat and your chest. You're gonna bring the skin down and bring the head up to the ceiling. And giving a nice and juicy stretch onto the throat and your front side of the chest. And gently, you're gonna come back to center. And then you can either stay here, you're gonna come back to the back side of the mat. You're gonna take an inhale, you're gonna bend your knees and sitting down to your chair pose. You're gonna open the arms to the side. You're gonna swing your arms right arm underneath. So give yourself a hug like this. Right arm underneath, you're gonna come to an eagle arm. Now slowly, you're gonna shift your weight onto your left leg. Now right leg on top. So you can either just cross in here or place on the floor. You're gonna reaching and tangle together with your legs. You're gonna stay here for 2 deep breaths, 2 more deep breaths. Focusing on the breath and finding a focal point in front of you. You keep sending the pelvis sitting down. And slowly, gently on your next inhalation, gently you're gonna open the arms. And you're gonna transition yourself, come to a tree pose. So you're gonna place your right foot against to the left side of the ground. You can reaching your arms up towards the ceiling, come to a V shape. Or you can also bring your hands in front of your heart. And once again, finding a focal point in front of you. Finding the center line, inner center. And gently, slowly, you're gonna place your both leg down, hip width apart, taking an inhale here, reaching the arms up to chair pose. And now this time, you're gonna open the arms again to the side, swing your arms, and now left arm underneath. And come to an eagle the other side. Shift your weight to the right leg. And now you're gonna bring your right leg, bring your left leg on top of your right leg and not crossing behind. And once more, sitting down. And stay here for 2 more deep breaths. And slowly on your next inhalation, you're gonna unwind your arms and legs. Gonna open it up and now bring your left foot against to the right side of the inner groin. And once more, reaching the arms up. You're gonna bind in your hands and join your hands in front of your heart. And slowly, gently on the next inhale, you're gonna place your both feet together. You're gonna come back to chair pose. Inhale, reaching the arms up. And now exhalation, you're gonna bring your hands in front of your heart and twisting to the right side. And keep pressing your arms, your hands together and then in front of your heart, reaching the chest up. And once more, inhale, arms up, back to center. And now exhale, let's rotate to the left. And slowly, you're gonna come back, inhale here. And exhale, gonna go forward fold. Then bringing your toes and heels, opening up to the side, and now gently you're gonna sitting down to your malasana, opening up the hip. And trying to bring your pinky toe down towards to the floor. And actively opening up, rotating from the hip. And slowly, you're gonna letting go of your hands. You're gonna walk yourself forward. You're gonna come back to your downward facing dog. Once more, come back to your down dog, taking an inhale here. And slowly, you're gonna shift your weight forward. You're gonna roll yourself all the way down, back to the floor. Now pressing your hands down, inhalation, you're gonna come to a cobra or upward facing. And now slowly, exhalation, downward facing dog. Now you're gonna bend your knees and tuck your toes under. You're gonna place your feet touching together. You can place like a bolster in between your knees and sitting back down. You're gonna stay here for a bit. You're gonna doing a toe stretching here. And at the same time, you're opening arms. Sitting down here, and then bring your right arm up and over behind, and now you're binding your hands behind you here. And keep opening the chest up. Soften the jaw in your face. Stay here for 2 more deep breaths. And slowly on your next inhale, letting go of your hands, let's go switch to the other side. So now you're gonna bring your left hand touching to the base of the neck. You're gonna taking your right arm underneath and binding both hands together. You can also grabbing onto a fabric or any clothes that to help you to stretch here. Two more deep breaths here. And slowly inhalation, letting go of your arms and your Your feet, you're gonna go down and now just bring yourself, come to the front side of the mat. Sitting upright, feet flat on the floor. Taking an inhale here, exhalation, gently you're gonna roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. At the same time, you're gonna take your right knee towards your chest. Make sure both shoulders stay on the floor. And pelvis evenly resting onto the floor. Now slowly you're gonna take your both hands at the back side of your upper leg. Now I'm gonna stretching your right leg out, taking an inhale here. And slowly exhalation, release. And once more inhalation, kicking up. Extend it and exhale, release. This time inhale, stay up there. You can also try to bring your right leg a bit closer to your upper body. Do some flex and point, some circle. Now slowly, your next inhale, you're gonna bend your right knee and you're gonna open directly to the side. Open the hip. If you like, you can also extend it your right leg to the side. And here, of course, you can bring any fabric or the strap to help you to stretch. Or you're gonna just bring in using your hands to help you to stretch here if you don't have anything. Make sure that left hip stay on the floor. So the left side of the body resting. And slowly, gently bringing your right knee back to center. And stretching down. When you're ready, you're gonna take your left knee towards the chest. And first, just loosen up the hip from side to side. Moving back and circular control. And now you're gonna take your both hands at the back side of your upper leg, taking an inhale, extend it, your left leg up. And exhale, release. And one more time, breathing in, reaching up. And breathing out. Last time, breathing. Now you're gonna stay up there. And bringing some flex and point. Circle with your ankle. And soften all the unnecessary tension. Really settling and resting on the floor. All right, now I'm going to bring your, bend your left knee, and I'll bring your left knee open to the side. The same thing, you can also extend it, extending your left leg out. I'll keep it bending here. And stretching the inner thigh, opening up. Slowly, inhalation gently. I'm gonna come back center. And you're gonna bring your both feet flat on the floor. Arms next to your body. Gently take an inhale here. Exhalation, bring your belly in. Gently press your feet down. Vertebra by vertebra, we're gonna roll up to your bridge. Engage your both legs and extend the front side of the hip. Taking an inhale at the top. And slowly exhalation, rolling back down to the floor. Imagine that at the beginning of the class, we have this undulation. Now the sensing, we're gonna do it on the floor. Taking an inhale here, exhale once more, undulate, and bring your spine vertebra by vertebra. We go through and going up to the top of your shoulder blades. Inhale at the top. And slowly, exhalation, gently rolling back down to the floor here. All right, now you're gonna bring your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Come to a figure four. So flex your right foot as much as you can and gently take your left knee towards your chest. Keep opening the right knee to the side and Bringing your tailbone going down to the floor. So make sure that the hip is not away from the floor. So still keeping down and opening up the hip. If you like, you can also stretching your left leg up. And slowly you're gonna align your both knees together. So right leg on top of your left leg. We're gonna go over to the left side. Come to a spinal twist and open your right arm to the side. And I'm gonna stay here for 2 more deep breaths. And gently on your next inhale, slowly bring yourself back to center. And just untwist your legs and come back to parallel feet. And just take a moment here. We're gonna having a quick check-in with your body. And just notice into both sides. Have you noticed any changes or differences? And so when you're ready, you're gonna take your left ankle on top of your right thigh. Opening up the hip and take your right knee towards your chest. And inhale deeply, filling up the lungs and expanding your body into the space. And exhale, soften all the unnecessary tension and settle, letting go. And slowly, you're gonna align your both knees together. Take your both leg over to the right side. Open your arms to the left. Turn your gaze also to the left side. And gently, inhalation, you're gonna come back. Bring your both feet flat on the floor once more. And this time, you're stretching your both leg down and bring your arms up over your head. Give yourself a whole body stretch. Reaching your fingers and your toes far away from each other. And yawning to every part of your body. And slowly letting go. Resting on the floor. And gently, when you're ready, you're gonna bring yourself come to one side. And slowly, you're gonna come back to seated position. Take your time and come back to seated. Once you come back to your comfortable sit, you can bring your hands, palm facing up to the ceiling. And we're gonna take a 2 deep breaths together, breathing in through the nose. And breathe out, open the mouth, side the breath. Once more, breathing in. And breathe out. And notice any sensations, any thoughts which is present at this moment. And slowly bring your hands in front of your heart. Take a moment sending some gratitude towards yourself. Thank you for your practice and your time. Thank you very much for practice with me. Namaste. Thank you.